Okay, so let's get into this real quick. Sabrina Carpenter, Taste. I think it's the first time her being even on our channel now. So let's just get into it. I've listened to the song. I've heard the song, right? I feel it. I'm interested to see what this is. I feel like it was really good for the masterclass that we're doing here. This is gonna be interesting. So let's just get right into it. I don't really know what to expect. I don't know what the chords are gonna be. I don't really know. All I know is I'm gonna listen to it. I'm gonna try and learn this song by ear. You're gonna watch me. I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna break it down how I do this. Follow along. I'm gonna show you first, and then I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna play, then I'm gonna break it down. Let's get to it. This is spicy. All right. Next to me, 1 degree of separation. I heard you're back together, and if that's true, you'll just have to taste me when he's kissing you. Taste me too. He pins you down on the carpet forever. And when you do, just know you'll taste me too. Ain't no way Sabrina Carpenter got me up in my studio hype. Okay, I started with the B flat. Doom 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 doom. So we talking B. Let me actually show you. Let me show you above. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Right, B flat to a C, A flat. That's what we got so far. So I noticed I tried. Well, you didn't see it. You heard it, hopefully. But first chord I tried was this. I tried a A flat, C, D flat, F. Kept the B flat because I knew that's where we were going. But I tried this chord first. And if you remember, if you've been watching this whole series so far, three videos in, the crucial thing is finding the bass first and then matching the chords, matching different chords with the bass. So that was a prime example of me trying that. Found the bass I was confident with. Then I'm just like, let me piece some chords together. This was a 7th. And instead of putting the 7 back here, I moved it up. This chord with a 7th, but then with that B flat. So essentially it was a F flat 7th chord with a B flat in the bass. I tried that first. I just decided to stick with the B flat major chord. Inverted. Instead of the F here, down here. And then after that, I was kind of like, I just tried some more chords. I usually do. I could have did that. I knew it went to C, so I could have did a regular C chord. Didn't sound right. So what I do? What's another one I know? C minor. But I know it with the G, B flat, E flat in the bass. So, and I just stuck with the regular A flat major chord. Again, all I did was try. I know a lot of chords. This is why you gotta learn a lot of chords and get them under your belt. Even if you're just watching random videos and writing them down, get a whole bunch of chords. That way you can start matching chords with different bass notes, so you can find which one sounds right. Because that's what I did. That song doesn't have to be that good. One day I'll show you how I found the vocal notes. Honestly, that's just purely listening to. It helps to get your scales, of course. Of course, it helps to get your scales, but also it's a lot of listening involved with that. But that's not the point. All right, let's get to the chords real quick. All right. So what we got? B flat in your bass, right? F, B flat, D. It's your first chord. Too catchy. It's your first chord, all right? Your second chord, a C. C in your bass. You're gonna play a G, B flat, E flat. Your first two chords. Third chord, A flat. A flat in your left, A flat in your right, C, E flat. He's kissing you. It's a lot of songs about like kissing people that ain't yours, bruh. Like, I don't know what's going on. Anyway, this is what I want to show you today. What I want to break down to you is my style of when I'm breaking stuff down. So say I'm not playing to a song, obviously, but say I'm just playing the song, or say I'm manipulating chords. Here's some key things that I do with manipulating the chords, right? And also it helps me playing by ear, because people wonder, like, how do you, like, you learn a song and all of a sudden you know it fluently. Like, I can play it like fluently. That's gonna take time to get used to coming out of the chord, playing stuff, then going back into the chord with the same time, but that happens with practice. I used to do that, and what I would do was I would set my mind prepared to, like, let's see how many chords I can get in between the time I get to the next chord. So I'd be like, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't even have to make sense. You just get used to playing around. That wasn't right. I want to show you something. So also, I'm probably every video I'm gonna show you this. I want y'all to do this. Pick this up where you I want you to understand that you can slow songs down. It doesn't have to be played at the same pace. And remember, this is the A flat chord. All I'm playing is the A flat, E flat, A flat, E flat with that timing. No passing, nothing. I didn't use a passing chord here because I'm literally just passing with just playing around with the chord. That's actually a good way to, like, practice getting into adding stuff to how you play and getting comfortable with adding stuff. Instead of trying to always look for some type of passing chord, get used to playing around with the chord you're actually using. That way you ain't got to go too far. So you can. And that right here, I just played with some chords that are around this A flat chord, because 9 times out of 10, it's probably gonna work. And y'all already know, I already said, like, this chord that I really like is this G, B flat, C, E flat, which is a C minor 7 chord. Love this chord, but it's just inverted. That way I can play, I take the G here and put the B flat here. So these two notes here in this, these two, I just move down here. I take this, take that down here. This is something else you want to start practicing. When you're learning your 7th chords or any chords, try inverting them. But also, sometimes just take half of it and drop it down to the other octave and just play it here. The next one next to the next chord. And this is what you get. Instead of this, you got this. Same chord, different inversion. So, and it's still the same as this. Which is like what, an A flat? I don't know if that's an A flat 7. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it's a 7. This is an A flat 7. A flat 7. I don't know what they call it, a suspended 9. I don't know what don't ask me about the technicality names, but you just know I'm always like adding 7th and 9s. That's what I'm saying. When you learn that, you're just expanding these chords because they kind of go in together. And you'll understand it. Not only was this a C minor 7 inverted, this is also like a A flat 7th inverted. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, two things can be true at once, but at the end of the day, you can pair it and it just works. This is why you gotta learn multiple chords, multiple 7th chords and multiple 9th chords, and you'll get these smooth little R&B tones. Now, mind you, this is not an R&B song, right? But we just made an R&B chord. This is a R&B chord. Now let's see, how does it work in this? Sounds good. I like that. That's true, huh? No, just kissing you, huh? All the night, you can play around with some of these chords, or you can take this song and make it into something completely different just by changing the color of the chords, by adding a bunch of other extra notes, bro. You feel me? Either way, that's my pro tips for today. What did we recover? What did we cover? Basically, I'm just trying to tell you with this, play around with the chords. I'm never gonna let you up. I'm gonna keep showing you all these chords, bro. Because also, I'm not just breaking down how I'm learning the song. I'm not trying to just show you, different ways of playing the song and stuff like that. But I'm trying to tell you, you want to be able to start being able to add, not just playing a chord, but also arpeggiating or playing around with it. Just playing around with the chord before you get to the next chord. Don't rush. Actually, I don't know if y'all know this one song by Nick Jonas, Jealous. I still get jealous. I still get jealous. I still get jealous. Something like that. Same chord progression. That's a really nice little pop type of chord progression that people use. But I'm trying to tell you, he made it like a little more soulful, but hers is a lot more poppy. Little, guitar a little bit, but bro, I'm trying to tell you, this even in itself could be an R&B song. For those who like R&B, that's all I'm saying. You can change the vibe and everything or whatever, but then also regardless of the genre, one thing that really will help you like open up your playing is if you start practicing adding more notes, arpeggiating before you get to the next chord. Just don't play it so static. Loosen up and back to the top. Because eventually, when you use your sustain pedal, you'll get, and you can slow that down because you got so used to it, you can. When people see me just jump into songs, it's because I'm able to like I don't play static anyways. I can, but for the most part, I can float on the keys because like I've mastered the art of being able to play single notes, but then jump right back into chords. And the best practice is literally getting used to playing within the chord. So just play a chord and how much can you add in? Even better if you know the scale, add extra notes around that chord. Keep the pattern, but then just move one of your fingers somewhere in between before you get to the next chord. Because what's going to happen eventually is you're going to find the vocal melody within all of that. That's for another day. Either way, little pro tips, you feel me? Just kind of breaking down how I look at the piano anyways, hope this made sense. You got questions in the comments, ask me, I'll get to them. I appreciate it. We got more videos. We got more to do. We got more to see, more to learn, more to do, bro. Like